Yeah, pretty heavy, I might say. What is going on, my fellow movie lovers, and welcome back to the Luke Ponto channel, here to bring you guys another movie review. If you guys are new here today, welcome. Hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and also share this video with your friends. You guys already know the drill. But today, you guys, since because Oscar season is coming in full swing for a little bit, I figured I will talk about an Oscar contender and also one that was nominated for a Golden Globe, All Quiet on the Western Front, the German film that came out last year on Netflix. Yeah, this one's getting quite a bit of buzz, but it didn't win the Golden Globe for some reason. So, let's talk about this movie. This movie takes place during World War I and depicts a young German soldier's terrifying experiences on the Western Front during that era. So I love war films when they're done right, when they actually can capture the brutality of war and how scary it is to soldiers. Then you know you've done a good war film. Like examples like Hacksaw Ridge and Saving Private Ryan. Both of those films definitely depict how scary war can be and also how brutal it can be. And All Quiet on the Western Front definitely delivers those aspects of delivers those aspects of war. And this film takes place during World War I, as I said before. But yeah, this film captures the grittiness and the horror behind war. And again, like I said, when a war film can do that, you know it's going to hit right home for you. And that's basically, like I said, how Saving Private Ryan and Hacksaw Ridge are. And this film delivers some really, really awesome war sequences that are beautifully directed, might I add, and very well shot, very well edited. And the sound design for these sequences, especially with where it's going, my God, I'm kind of sad that this film did not go to the big screen. I would have seen this film on the big screen, to be honest with you, because I would want to hear the sounds of this movie just pop, through those speakers. It honestly would have made for a great cinematic experience. And quite honestly, a scary cinematic experience, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Because, again, it captures the grittiness and the realism behind war, as I said before. And delivers some really great performances, especially from our lead character, who wants to go into the act of heroism and doesn't realize the true horror, like I said before, the true horror behind war. And when it gets to the battlefield, that's when this film becomes incredibly gritty and very intense to watch. And that's what I love most about this movie. I mean, the performances are all fantastic. I love the direction, the editing, the sound. That's what this film knows what it is. It knows what it needs to do and capture the grittiness and realism of war. And it does that perfectly. But when I say it does that perfectly, does that mean this film is flawless? Absolutely not. This film definitely, I do think, has some issues. And they are just nitpicks at this point. First of all, yes, it is a very dark and bleak type of film. So it is definitely not very rewatchable. So, I mean, yeah, people might say, oh, this is a stupid complaint. Guys, when a film like this is not that rewatchable, it definitely will peak down for me in score. This is one of those movies that I don't see myself rewatching all that often. I will watch it from time to time because, because, again, I want to, because it makes me remember how gritty war is. And I do think this film is a little bit too long. It clocks in at 147 minutes, but the reason why films like Hacksaw Ridge and Saving Private Ryan earn their runtime despite those films being incredibly long, because they know exactly what they're needing to do. And also how they're telling the story. This film kind of drags out some certain moments that I don't feel like were even needed for this movie. Which, again, I know people will say that down in the comments and be like that I'm wrong about it. But guys, again, this is how I'm feeling about the film. Not all films are perfect. There are films that I do think are perfect. But this is not one of them. But yeah, and I do think the film drags in certain moments. That's the reason why I said the film was a little bit too long. So, despite this film being a little bit too long and very slow in moments, and definitely not a very rewatchable movie, All Quiet on the Western Front delivers on every single aspect that it's supposed to deliver on. It's capture the grittiness and the horror and realism behind when you're actually going to war and honestly wanting to be a hero during the war. And again, like I said, when films can do that one simple thing in a war film like this, you know a film is doing its job. And All Quiet on the Western Front, as I said before, did its job, and it did it very well. I'm going to give All Quiet on the Western Front a 4.25 out of 5. I know some people are going to be upset by that score. Like, oh my god, why is it not a 5 out of 5? As I said, I do have some issues with it. But again, it still is a very good film. I can't deny that. It is a very good film. And yeah, definitely it's not very rewatchable. The rewatchability factor is like all the way down here. And I don't know what else to say, guys. But obviously this is all my opinion, of course. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of All Quiet on the Western Front. Is this your pick to win Best International Feature Film at the Oscars? Let me know that also down below. And also, once again, one last friendly reminder, hit that subscribe button down below, that notification bell right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and also share this video. You guys already know the drill. Look forward to more reviews coming your way very, very soon. I'm going to try to pump out some more reviews coming up this week. I want to try to review Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, like I said in my review of Sick. I also am going to be covering the first Puss in Boots as well. And I also want to crank out reviews for films like Avatar: The Way of Water, The Pale Blue Eye, and some other 2022 releases that I do want to talk about. So, and possibly do a couple of rants, but we'll see, you guys. And again, stay tuned for January 21st at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, of course, like always. We are going to be doing a watch-along of Scream 2 on the road to Scream 6. And since I've already reviewed those films, I'm going to do watch-alongs of those films. And of course, I will be reviewing 6. Don't worry. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your continued support. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.